All right, welcome back, everybody. Sideshow 44. My name is Mingo.
I am Manny.
My name's Sebastian.
Sorry, did I throw you off, son?
Well, yeah, because I thought I was going to show you this before we recorded, but I guess I'll show it to everybody.
Yeah, go
Here we
ahead.
go.
So, I was thinking today while you typed that in, I was thinking today of something like...
I already have it typed in.
Oh, okay, go ahead then. Jesus Christ.
So that's why it threw me off. Okay, here we go. Ready?
Yeah.
Соси мою задницу.
You guys, do you have headphones? Neither of you have headphones.
It came through, but
Okay.
barely.
So
means-
that was the Russian translation for "suck my ass."
Nice. And that is what? Your...
It's my ex. Well, I guess I shouldn't probably put that out because then I'm gonna get a bunch of ads.
Oh, shit. I don't
Put it out.
But a bunch of people add me. That's my Activision gamer tag.
Oh,
So if you have
shit.
Modern Warfare,
Suck my
you want
ass
me
in
to kick
Russian.
your ass.
Suck my ass in Russian.
So yeah, you gotta Google Translate that
It was good.
and type that shit in. Yeah. I made an entire lobby think I was Russian yesterday, so that was fun.
That's pretty funny.
Holy shit, dude.
So today I was thinking, man, like the other day I was craving sushi. Like it's not something that you go and you pick up and bring home. Like sushi's you go there and you eat it kind of deal. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? To
you
me,
wanna
it's
sit
not
down.
something that you order. So I got to wait till that's done.
Yep.
But right now we're sitting here eating chips, and you said, "Man, there's nothing better than, these Doritos or whatever." And I thought, you're kind of right.
Yeah.
But I tell you what, when we go to San Miguel, that little Mexican restaurant here in Thousand Palms,
Yeah,
dude,
that place is bomb.
and you take their chips and that salsa that they give it, dude, I could sit there and just eat that.
All
That
day?
shit is
Yeah,
good.
Yeah.
Dude, that and a nice cold beer, dude, and I'm good.
Oh, shit.
You sit there and just eat that.
Well, it's a good plug because they are pretty good, dude. The first time I ever tried it was when I went with you guys, and that shit was bomb, dude.
That was San Miguel in Thousand Palms on Ramon Road. Tell them Madhouse Sideshow sent you.
And for all those white folks, that's San Miguel.
San Miguel.
San Miguel.
San Miguel.
For shizzle.
Yeah, right.
No, Manny, no.
That's for a different...
There goes that sponsorship. But Snoop, if you're listening, no.
right?
Go to San Miguel's.
Exactly.
Oh, shit. Their food is good, though, dude. I ain't
Yeah,
gonna
it is.
bullshit. And the ambience is nice. They have a little live band, it's always packed. It's pretty cool.
The band is there on Saturdays, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
And I
okay.
think they have a karaoke night, too, now.
Oh, shit. Nice, dude.
Well, they used to before
Yeah.
everything got shut the shit down.
I missed that, though, dude.
I only
miss-
order one thing, but the one thing I order is consistent and it's good. So
What'd you tell me last time that he always tells you, let me look at the menu. Let me see.
Yeah.
What...
yeah,
And it's always the same thing.
I look at the menu just to make fun of myself. It's like I'm not gonna order anything else.
Yeah, he goes through, and then at the end, when the lady, hey, what would you like, mijo? ¿Qué quieres hoy, mijo? Or the last time we went, mijo, ¿quieres las carnitas otra vez?
Yeah.
She knows.
Yeah,
She
but
knows
she
already.
knew it.
Yeah, she knows already.
And flour tortillas, right? Yeah. And you want a Dr. Peppers?
I like what I
Dr.
like. Fuck you.
Holy shit, dude.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah, they're nice. They're nice though. Nice
Yeah,
people there.
Yeah, it's a good, little spot, dude. If you
Yeah.
ever have a chance and you're in the mood for Mexican food, go
That's
there.
the place to go.
It's a
dude.
shameless plug. They don't give us anything, but
Yeah.
maybe if you tell them that we sent you, they
Yeah.
Yeah.
might. I'd go for even if they just give me a bag of chips and
And the
the
salsa.
once
shit's
a week,
good,
that'd be
dude.
good. Yeah,
Now,
Dinner
with our luck, that's probably all we're gonna get.
right. But
Yeah.
I was craving sushi, and then I right now when you said that, I thought about that, and I'm like, it'd be really nice if everybody did go back to work and they start the economy, but at the same time, it's like,
Kind of dangerous.
do we really know anything about COVID-19 yet? Have they figured anything out? I mean,
Still, it's been how long? 5 or 6 months since
At
this
least.
has
It
come
said
out.
since November, I think, when it all started, right, dude?
well, they just talked about that they were testing heartburn medication
On the COVID?
mm-hmm.
It's not gonna do anything.
in hospitals. I guess there's some sort of compound in the heartburn medicine that they said, because they said that a lot of the people that have died from it are actually dying from strokes. Like people in their 40s
Yeah.
are dying from strokes in the middle of it,
Oh shit!
while being sick.
Oh,
See,
that's
and
fucking
they
horrible.
said that they took a sample of Tom Hanks's blood
Yeah,
to work on a vaccine.
Oh,
Oh.
oh shit! All right,
that's good.
Tom Hanks
Yeah.
is gonna be our savior.
Watch. How scary is
didn't-
that going to be?
if you
Wilson!
If you didn't like Tom Hanks before,
I think I love him now, dude.
yeah, COVID-19's like a box of chocolates.
But Lieutenant Dan, your lungs aren't working.
He said, because there's coronavirus, COVID-19, swine flu,
The Rona.
the Rona.
COVID-19, you're my girl. Oh, shit. dude.
COVID-19, I think I'll ruin your sheets.
Oh, God.
Holy shit. I posted that shit last night, though, Mingo.
What?
Because I fucking miss going. I hardly go out to a bar or anything, but I fucking want to go to a bar and have a fucking beer, dude.
I want to be around people.
Yeah, I want to go eat somewhere at a
against you
restaurant.
Yeah,
guys.
this kills you being not with people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kills
Yeah.
me.
It's
I'm
like,
sick of being at the house.
yeah, because like, I really, like, honestly, before I didn't go anywhere. Seriously, like,
Yeah.
work, home, work, home, work,
Yeah.
home. That was it. But right now,
Yeah.
I want to fucking go somewhere
Yeah.
and see other people.
Yeah, dude. Fuck yeah.
I would just like to go to the fucking mall and laugh at people if at all possible. I'd be all right with
Yeah.
that.
Just to walk around.
Yeah, just people watch, dude. You know what I mean?
I want to
Fuck,
sit
just
down.
sit outside next to the door and just watch people walk in. Like,
Yeah.
you don't even have to be in the mall.
Yeah.
Right?
I just want to sit down in a restaurant and order something, dude. Serious shit. I just want to sit down and eat.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I
Yeah.
hate fucking going to the restaurant right now because we have to order and then pick up and go back to wherever you're from. And you got to go home or go to work and eat there. You know what I mean? I want to fucking sit down at the restaurant, eat, have a drink,
Enjoy
relax,
life.
enjoy. You know what I mean? Fuck, it's itchy. And I can understand because at least we go to work and we get out of the house. But I can imagine the people that actually have to stay at home all fucking day.
Dude, there's no way.
It's been torture.
There's no. Both these kids would have been dead by now.
I'm surprised I haven't killed the other one. Yet.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit, dude.
Or I would have stroked out a while ago.
You know what I mean?
Like, seriously, yeah, just from holding it and not beating them. You know what I mean? Like, Jesus.
I feel like if I was watching you have a stroke, I'd probably laugh a little. It's like,
Because
you're
holy
like,
shit,
yeah.
is that real?
Holy shit, we actually killed him.
It's like
Oh,
all my life's work.
oh
right.
shit, dude.
Now what am I gonna do?
I know,
I killed him. Now what?
Yeah, right.
Who's next?
Holy shit,
That
dude.
probably would be my fucking. Who's next?
Yeah, right.
Fuck that, dude. No,
Jeez,
yeah,
oh.
that's what I'm saying. Like, it gets tense, dude. You know, and I feel this way, and I'm out of the house most of the times.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I can imagine being at home all day, dude. No way.
I can't wait. Go to the beach and go have lunch at the beach and just sit
You
there
can
and
go
watch
to the beach
wave.
now.
You can walk down the beach, right? But they don't
Oh,
allow you to be close to anybody. You have to keep walking, right?
Pretty sure.
Yeah.
Probably.
Sounds about right.
We don't go to the beach, but
Yeah, because every time I look at there's like a web feed that it's like has the live strip from like Venice, and you can see like just the beach itself. It's live video, and all you see is
that's
because
weird.
yeah, it's pretty crazy. They're like at the the cameras are at the lifeguard posts,
Oh.
and they just have like the cameras running all day, and all you see is like the beach and like the
You
surroundings.
watch it trying to catch a
Yeah,
nipple
that's-
slip off.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, I'm pretty fucking weird. Like that's basically what he admitted to right now.
Fuck yeah. And all you see is just one or two people, but they're just walking. They don't just sit there. They're not enjoying the view. They're just walking. So I don't think you can just sit there, which is pretty crazy.
Yeah, well, isn't that half the reason why you go to the beach? Is that you can
Yeah, you want to
go
sit there
here
and enjoy and
hear
look
the
at
Wawa?
everything. Yeah, but now you can't. Yeah, dude, I need that. I fucking need that. But I hear that they're even my roommate was telling me that they already called her, getting her ready to go back to work in June.
Really in June.
In July. Sorry, July, because we're almost in June.
I go back
No,
on
we still got-
Wednesday.
we're not almost in June. We're almost in May.
Yeah.
May, June. Oh, then it is June. It is June. Yeah. It is.
January,
People,
February, March.
I apologize for
April.
banning this meeting.
I'm having a stroke. Yeah,
And
it's
you
June.
you go back Wednesday,
Yeah.
right? This week?
Yeah.
You go back Wednesday, dude?
Yeah, day after tomorrow.
Nice.
When we're recording this.
Yeah. Yeah,
Oh,
sorry.
shit, dude.
It's crazy. Yeah,
Yeah.
It's well, and here's the thing now.
Yeah.
They talk about is it the right thing to do to let everybody go back to work? And
What do you think?
well, I think there's a few things.
Huh.
I think that we need to get out there and build immunity. If we're stuck inside the house, you're not getting any D vitamin.
Yeah.
D vitamin is only absorbed through the sun,
Oh.
so you have to be in the sun
Oh.
to get that vitamin. It synthesizes in your skin.
Yep.
So that's why. So we need to build up our immunity by being outside and doing it.
Huh.
That's case first. The other thing is they say, and nobody knows for sure because nobody knows dick about the coronavirus,
Or anything
how to
for
fix
that
it.
matter.
Yeah.
Right.
And they say that heat's going to kill it.
Yeah.
Well, fuck, we've been waiting for a while for it to get hot here in the desert. This is the first time we ever had to wait and hope for it to get hot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's coming. It was 100 degrees today at least.
Yeah. It
You know
was
what I mean?
hot today, dude.
So there's that.
Yeah.
Maybe it'll be. And they said there was an interesting thing that they said was, in the direct sunlight it would die, but on the underside of stuff, because they were talking about it at a playground, right?
Yeah.
So like if the kid's on a slide
Yeah.
and it's hot, obviously because the sun's hitting the slide,
Yeah.
the coronavirus won't last. But on the rails,
Yeah.
if they're holding onto the rails on their way down,
Yeah.
and they're leaving that chemtrail, call it,
Yeah.
of COVID,
Yeah.
and the next kid comes and slides down and they put their hands on it in the same place that's not in direct sunlight,
Yeah.
they can get it from that.
So then here, how about this? Why don't we just set all the bottom sides of all the playgrounds on fire?
There you go.
Why don't they just
To keep kids from touching them, A, or to keep kids from going to them, B, and if they do go to them, they won't touch them.
Well, here's a problem.
You're all excited.
Here's
about
the problem with that. That's morally horrible.
But it works.
Fuck that. When we were growing up, all the slides were
metal.
fucking metal.
Yeah, and they were hot as shit.
Even
Yeah,
when I
so
was growing
shit-
up, they were metal.
Yeah, so shit wouldn't survive on either side of that
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
We barely survived it. We had clothes, you know?
And your ass was burnt by the time you finished sliding down the
But
fucking
we
metal
didn't
rail.
give one shit about it. We did it,
You're
right?
like, "Woo!" You're like, oh shit.
Oh, it sucked when you slide down and get stuck at. Oh,
Or like your shirt gets pulled back and then you touch the metal with your back.
Or like you're wearing shorts.
and your,
Oh,
your leg
yeah.
gets stuck on it.
Yep.
Oh.
Oh yeah, dude.
But-
Yeah, now they're all plastic, right, Mingo?
And why did that happen? Because we're a bunch of pussies.
Yeah, because they were like, hey, it's too hot.
Yeah.
Let's not do that. It was torture for us. And no fucking jungle gyms because some kid with slippery hands slipped off and broke their arm at a public fucking place.
Yeah.
So they sued the fucking county or the city or
Yep.
whatever had it. So we got to get rid of the fucking jungle gym.
Yeah. Now we have to have laws against that too.
Right. And lucky they have like the ape hangers where you can do the
Monkey
like
bars.
the monkey
Monkey
bars.
bars.
Yeah, they still have those.
Yeah.
Yeah, they still have those. There was another one that was pretty cool, but they took those off too. It was like a slider, so you grab, it's like a little handle, and then you run and you lift your legs up, and then
like
it
a zip
slides
line?
with you.
Yeah.
They took those off now because some kid almost sliced his finger off, and so again they sued the county, and they won. So now they took those off.
Well, see, and the shit part too is people actually go. Speaking of slicing off, people actually go to children's playgrounds and glue, tape, attach razor blades to the
Yeah.
bottom sides of everything.
Oh, that's kind of
So that
scary
kids hurt
shit, dude.
themselves.
That's some scary shit,
Yeah.
dude. Yeah, that's some fucking devil shit.
I
right
mean, there's a
there,
lot of
dude.
fucked up people in the world, dude. Like, who does that to kids?
I don't know, dude. Some psychopath.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah. Hey, dude, but I'm telling you, like, over there in China, dude, I don't think they've learned their lesson, dude. Because I just saw a video on Facebook where they're over there fucking eating turtle heads and fucking eating all kinds of shit now again, and it's like nothing even happened. You know?
Yeah,
what
but
I
that
mean?
was in a soup. So the weird part is that it looks like they just put all the turtle in the soup. Like they don't clean out the innards or anything. It's just like
They put it in there alive, and then they boiled him to death. That's nasty. You
That's
know?
what they do with lobster.
I know. But I don't know. I just feel fucking weird. And then she just fucking bites the head off the turtle like, oh. And I'm like, oh, fuck, dude. Come on, man.
yeah, she eat it like she hadn't eaten in fucking months.
Yeah, it was just, I don't know, dude. Again, it's a cultural thing, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
Fuck, I don't know. I can't eat fucking turtle heads.
Well, yeah, because we look at people and like we'll see them eat bugs, frog legs.
Tarantulas.
Even in America, that's still fucking weird to some of us, especially on the West Coast. You have people, eating spiders and shit.
Yeah.
Or you'll have octopus that when you put the soy sauce on it, it fucking
Flips and
dances
shit.
to-
Oh, shit.
That squid will do that. Like, and they're eating fucking full tentacles.
Yeah.
Like that shit is see-through clear. That ain't cooked.
Yeah. There's a video where I think Mingo has seen it where this cute little Asian chick she has a little octopus in front of her and she's dipping it in and it's still alive. The little octopus is moving around trying to get off the plate and she fucking literally puts it in her mouth complete. Like the little head, she puts it and then the little tentacles are coming out of her mouth.
Yeah.
Because it's trying to get out of her mouth and she's just going like this and then she goes like that and she just crunches it in. I'm like, oh
Have you seen the video of the puffer fish?
no.
No.
Where this guy's holding a fucking puffer fish and he feeds it a carrot. You seen that?
No.
He feeds it a carrot to suffocate it, to kill it.
Really?
So when the thing bites on the carrot, it's cool to see the teeth.
Yeah.
But when it bites on the carrot, it makes this noise. Oh. That is dead fucking accurate.
Are you serious?
Look it up.
Yeah.
Look it up and listen to it.
And he goes, how does it go?
You can look it up and listen to it. You're not getting that shit again.
Yeah, because you haven't do it. You haven't do it
Yeah.
again. It's all coming up.
yeah.
He's not good with that shit.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
no,
Fuck that.
I
dude.
felt it right there. It was like, should I? It's a funny topic.
Oh,
but,
shit. That's
I
funny,
mean,
dude.
it's horrible because you're suffocating a fish, but at the same time,
You're like,
it
you're
makes
sitting
a
there
pretty
fucking
funny
laughing your
fucking
ass
sound.
off,
Like,
dude.
there's no way I could eat a fucking live octopus. You're like, I can't. I have such a low gag reflex. Like when I go to the doctor and they put that tongue depressor and they just on the back of your tongue and just make you say, "Oh, that's
Yeah.
if I hear the word tongue depressor, I'm already
yeah,
there.
already gagging, right?"
Because I can taste the popsicle stick.
Oh.
Like,
It's so dry, that,
Yeah.
that metal, that woodsy taste.
It's
Yeah.
not like when you were eating those little ice creams when
yeah, I
you
was
were a
gonna
kid.
say,
Yeah.
like I don't get the joy of tasting the fudge.
The
On
fudgesicle.
yeah.
Yeah.
On wood, yeah.
Yeah.
On wood.
Little splinters on your tongue.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
How bad do you want the ice cream?
I want my tongue to bleed.
Holy
Right?
shit, dude. Yeah, dude, they're definitely working on COVID 20. These people.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
well, and then they said that the people that had it, and that they reopened that part of the country, that it came back and they had it worse now.
Yeah, yeah. And in Korea, South Korea, that happened, and then a lot of people back out, and then a lot of people came back in with it.
I think we've had it a lot longer than they're saying.
Yeah.
I remember last year being sick, dude.
You
and-
were sick for a long time.
Yeah, and I remember we talked about it, and it was Trocha was sick too.
Yeah, dude, and she got it like 2 or 3 times.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
she was out for like a week at a time.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
mean, I didn't have that kind of sick time, so I, take 2-3 days, and then
Go
I
back to
can't.
work.
I gotta
Gotta get
I
back.
take 2 days off, and then
Yeah.
come back and try to do it again. Nah, bro.
You're right, dude. Because I asked her the other day. It was funny that we're talking about this because I asked her like 2 or 3 days ago when I was working with her, and I told her, and I was just curious. I'm like, Amy, like, when was the last time you felt really sick? Like, you're sick. She's like, well, don't you remember? Like when was it? Like December or something like that? When she went off?
November, something like that.
Yeah, and she's like, well, yeah, don't you remember? Like in December, November, I took off for a week, and I'm like, oh yeah. She goes, that's like the worst I've ever felt in my life.
Yep.
I'm like, are you serious? She's like, yeah, dude. I was gone for a week from work. Like it was the worst fever. I was throwing up. My body was hurting me, like everything.
Right.
And I was like, oh shit. But I didn't dawn on me like, oh, maybe you had it and you got rid of it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
Because we weren't doing tests back then.
Nobody knew about it.
Nobody
back
knew.
then. Well,
Well,
people
except,
knew
except
about
for his friend in the
military
military, yeah.
military and Asians knew about it.
We had no fucking idea.
Hey, so what's up with Hong Kong Fooey from North Korea? Is he dead or
He's
not?
alive. I was going to talk about that too. That they came out with reports that he was dead because of a surgery gone wrong.
Right.
Kim
But
Jong Un?
Yeah.
Huh.
South Korea came out and said that he's alive and well.
Oh shit.
But he's in North Korea, right?
Yeah, he's in North
Well,
Korea.
yeah, but North Korea is right above South Korea.
Well, I realize that, but they're at odds with each other all the time. So
Wouldn't they know that he's still alive then?
I don't
Because
know.
wouldn't they have people watching like crazy?
Well, you would think,
Because North Korea is always on the verge of something,
right?
be it shooting at us or shooting at them.
Right.
They're pissed off all the time.
Yeah, they're
Well-
angry short Asians.
So then they said, "Oh well, be careful because if he dies, then his sister takes over."
And she's worse than him.
Really?
That's what they were saying.
Oh shit.
Hey, careful what you wish for. 'Cause
Yeah, dude. Because he's a dick by himself. After I've heard so much horrible shit about him, dude.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, how the fuck can you people like trust him and worship him?
I don't think they have a
They're
choice.
bred to.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, they live in complete fear, dude.
Yeah, it's one of those things. It's like like everything else that we ever talked about, where we don't understand that's part of somebody's culture. It's because it's not our culture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We didn't grow up knowing it. We didn't grow up seeing it,
Yeah,
and these people have. So you know what I mean?
yeah. That's when you showed me that wet market video that you showed me a while back, and I saw children just walking back and forth, and we talked about that, and I'm like, dude, how the fuck can these kids just walk around like nothing was? Because that's normal to them.
Yeah, to them it is
Yeah,
nothing.
it's like, oh, that's nothing. That's cool. Oh, a dead dog's head on the floor? Whatever.
That's new soccer ball.
Yeah, somebody will come.
That's
Somebody will
soccer
come pick it up.
ball. Yeah, someone will pick it up. Holy shit, dude. Yeah, just like in France. I don't know if you've seen the documentary about in France, horses are like cows to them.
Yeah.
They ride them around. They have a good time with the horses, whatever. And then they eat them. Huh? Like steak. That's their steak to them.
biscuit
Tonight.
I liked it
Suck
through
the
the.
blue.
I liked that through the bullshit French. You can hear Seabiscuit pretty well.
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, I saw this documentary with this little girl. They were like, cause she was riding her little horsey and everything, and then they were doing an interview with her. And they're all like, "Hey, so how do you like your horse?" "Oh, I love my little horse. As much as I love riding them, I love eating them." And I was like, "What the fuck?"
Well, it's like here with pig farmers. They'll keep pigs as pets and then fucking put one between the eyes and make bacon the next morning. Why was that so funny?
Oh, because it's fucking funny the way you say it, dude.
Bacon, ham,
Like, hey, it's a little whatever fucking piglet. Oh yeah, and then pow. You know what I mean? You're done. I'm hungry today. I'm gonna have
Yeah, right?
bacon.
What do you want for breakfast? Bacon and eggs. Okay, go kill the pig, and I want to say choke the chicken, but that's not right.
What's
Yeah,
that?
it actually is.
Oh, well,
What's that pig's name in Charlotte's Web? I forgot.
isn't it Babe?
Yeah.
Babe?
Yeah.
Babe.
Yeah.
Yeah, go outside and kill Babe.
Yeah.
All right, poop.
What was the one that was on the news? Do you remember he had a really funny name?
Crispy bacon.
There you go, crispy bacon.
Crispy bacon.
What's fucked up is that pig didn't have back legs.
He didn't have back
So they
legs.
gave him a fucking wheelchair that stuck to his ass, and
he's
it's
just
got
running
2
around.
wheels on it.
Yeah.
So he can walk, and they named him Chris P. Bacon.
Better than Dragon Nuts.
Oh,
Especially if it was a female.
Dude. That's fucking hilarious, dude.
Right?
Oh, but I get it. I get it. Sometimes you eat what's around you, dude. I get it. But fuck, dude, like you can't eat fucking. They eat
snails.
They eat snails,
on, dude.
alligators, and fucking.
We eat fucking pig innards or cow innards.
Fuck, I don't touch. Oh yeah, cow innards. What is that called in tripitas?
Yep.
Tripas.
Ribas.
I've never eaten that shit, so.
Yeah,
Yes,
my
you
buddy.
No, I haven't.
Now that you know, amigo.
No,
Oh, menudo has tripas in there.
that's why I don't eat it.
You don't like menudo?
But
won't eat it.
I don't really like the tripe either. But I really the flavor of the soup of it is really good.
Yeah.
It's like bone marrow. Did you
Yeah.
did your
I've had
grandmother
bone
ever
before.
sit there and suck the bone marrow out
Yeah.
of fucking meat when she was
Yeah.
I've
done?
never
Yeah.
seen it sucked out. I've seen it scraped out and used as fat, but
Oh no, my grandmother, que en paz descanse, she would eat and then she'd sit there at the table with a toothpick.
Yeah.
She'd take all the bones that everybody left and she'd sit there with a little toothpick and scrape it out.
I'd leave the table if I saw somebody. Suck
you
some of
serious?
that
Yeah,
shit.
she would sit there and suck that.
Oh shit, dude.
The
But
same
then
with-
I heard that's good for you.
Yeah, it's really good for you.
Yeah.
It's all the nutrients is right
Yeah.
there.
Yep.
The same with chicken feet.
Yeah.
You ever seen anybody eat that?
No.
When they, because like we used to, like at my grandma's, she used to have chickens in the backyard, so we'd go and everybody was there. Hey, voy a matar un gallo or get you a hen.
Yeah.
So we go out there and find a hen, and depending on who was doing it, they'd grab it by the neck and give it a swing,
Ring it.
so it rings its neck.
Yeah.
Para matarlo.
Yeah.
And then you boil it to take the feathers out.
Yeah.
Fuck, yep.
And then you gut it, and they would take the whole chicken with the little legs on it, and
So we just cut it up and start.
she'd cut the little feet off, and she'd boil that separate.
Oh shit, dude.
Some people fry it
Yeah.
so that they're crunchy.
Oh shit. Well, I mean, hey,
That's-
at least you're eating the whole animal. At least it's not going to waste, dude. Fuck it. But all that shit. It's, I get it, dude. Like I said, we eat everything. You know what I mean?
Fuck, we eat the tongue, we eat the brain.
Yeah. The liver, everything, dude.
Everything, dude.
Everything.
You know, they tell you, oh, it's nutrients. Oh, it's just got this, it's got that, it's got this. Well, at some point, it may have had it.
Yeah.
I don't think that the animals that are on fucking farms and shit
Yeah.
that are getting all these,
Hormones and
steroids
shit.
and hormones and all this
Yeah.
bullshit are as nutrient rich as
As they're pretend
as
to be.
what our parents grew up eating.
Yeah.
Um,
More organic stuff.
Yeah.
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 But I think that, that's why they say if shit goes sideways, which they're talking about, and they're trying to scare everybody and saying that, oh, there may be a fucking meat shortage because, these plants have to shut down due to COVID-19, there's plenty of meat.
Yeah.
And there's plenty of meat already processed.
Yeah.
All they got to do is clean it, get in there, get rid of whatever was there, clean it all out,
Yeah.
and then bring in the next batch. Yeah,
Yeah.
you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And so you don't bring back the guys that were there or that are sick. You need to bring somebody else in, show them a couple of videos on how to chop it up, and let's go.
Yeah. And they get paid. From what I hear, they get paid pretty well because it's not an easy job for you to go up there and do that shit, dude.
I don't
can't.
think I could work at a slaughterhouse.
I don't think I can either, dude.
My dad said that he had gone to one to work. He said, and he walked in and smelled it and walked the fuck out. He said, nope.
He smelled it?
Yeah, he said, no fucking way.
Yeah.
But back then, that's when they were still using, a 22 or a hammer to kill the cow, and now they just use that push pin like on No Country for Old Men.
Oh, it just kind of hits the brain?
Yep, it's just a cylinder and compressed air, and you put it back in and put it right up against the head, and
boom. Oh, I've seen that.
and just
Yeah, they
shoots
hold
a
it like
pin in.
that. Yeah. And then,
like a glass breaker, but it's in the skull and the brain.
God, dude.
It's like a glass breaker, but for killing cows.
Yeah.
Fuck that shit, dude. I don't think I can do that, dude. I don't know. I mean,
Well-
they would have to pay me an obscene amount of money.
Well, then when they do the pigs, they hang them and then they cut them by the throat,
By the throat,
let them
right?
bleed out.
Fuck, dude.
Well, not only that, but if they're killing a bull, they have to
Cut the balls.
cut the balls off before they kill them and do the meat, because if not, all the testosterone rushes back into the bloodstream and then the meat makes it too tough.
Fuck, dude. Damn it. So, you're talking about the bull.
Yeah,
Do we eat bull? Is it just like regular cow?
yeah,
Oh, shit.
with balls.
Oh, shit.
No, without.
Yeah,
I heard some
by the
people
time
eat
you get
cow
on-
balls. Or
Yeah,
like
it's called
bull balls.
Rocky Mountain oysters?
oysters, yeah.
That's what they're called?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shit.
We shouldn't have
Rocky
told them
Mountain oysters.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
They eat, a lot of people eat sheep balls.
Sheep balls.
Yeah, there's a small place between France and Spain. It's a little valley.
Yeah.
It's
And
the
in there-
taint of Europe.
And they're called Basque.
Yeah.
That's the name of the people. That's their ethnicity or whatever.
Yeah.
And they're basically sheep herders in this valley, and that's how they. But they do really weird stuff. Like in Bakersfield, there's a lot of Basque restaurants there,
Yeah.
and they do like what they call family style eating, kind of like at Boca de Bop or whatever it is, that Italian
Bucket of
restaurant.
Bebos?
Huh?
Bucket of Bebos?
Yeah, is that what it's called?
Yeah.
What is it?
Bucket of Bebos.
Bucket of Bepos? I didn't even heard of
Bucket of Bebos?
Bepos.
Oh, Beppos.
that. Bepos.
Okay. It sounded like you said a bucket of pebbles. I was
Well,
like,
yeah, because I'm
that's
saying it
not
so fast.
And so they sit down family style. So these restaurants, these Basque restaurants, are kind of the same way. And they'll sit you down and they bring out. It's just you go, you pay, and you sit down, and they just bring you all the food. And they bring out like a plate of French fries with salsa. They'll bring out spaghetti and different cuts of meats, and it's like they eat salsa with their spaghetti. Like it's really weird. And then they have sheep balls, and they're usually done kind of like escargot, or they're done
shit.
in garlic and butter.
Shit, dude.
Yeah, dude, it's a trip.
No, not a
That
Basque.
takes garlic balls to a whole new meeting.
Yeah, yeah, most definitely. You got to be careful.
Yeah.
You
Fuck
go into
that,
certain
dude.
places.
And you said that there's a place like that in where?
In Bakersfield, there's
Around Bakersfield?
there's like 3 or 4 restaurants in Bakersfield that are like that. They're Basque restaurants.
Oh shit, dude. Fuck. I don't
The
wanna
food
ever go
other
there.
than the sheep balls is pretty good.
Have you tried it?
The sheep balls, no.
No, but
I've
like
tried everything else.
Everything
yeah.
else? Oh
Yeah.
shit, dude. Fuck.
And it's kind of like, have you ever done one of those the Brazilian steakhouses?
oh, where they have like the meats,
Yeah,
and
they
then they
come
just
and they
cut
just
it.
skewer it.
Yeah, they cut it. Yeah.
So that's a lot of like lamb. You got to be careful when they're cutting it. You got to ask what it is. And have you ever eaten like lamb or? anything
I've
like
had
that?
lamb. Yeah.
Do you like it?
Yeah, it's all right. Yeah.
It's really gamey to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very, very gamey.
You have
Yeah.
to cook it right.
Yeah.
Almost like it tastes. Yeah, you're right. Almost like liver. I don't know if you ever had liver
No.
or kidney.
No.
Yeah, it's very gamey.
Yeah.
Yeah,
To
it's-
me, it tastes kind of like grass
Yeah,
Like
that's
what they're
what.
eating,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's what it. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what it tastes like.
because that's what they eat all day. So
Yeah.
that's, you know what I mean. It would make sense that it would taste like that.
Yeah.
Kind of like when you eat venison or anything like that. Same kind of deal. But when I ate it, I think I was surprised by the taste, and it was very. It wasn't salted. and it wasn't cooked
Ooh.
dark. Like I don't like my meat
Red.
pinky and bloody.
He likes it charcoaly.
I would much rather have it almost dry
Yeah.
than
Any
then-
blood coming out of it.
yeah, yeah. But I
Yeah,
could deal with it if it was like a light pink and no blood coming out. That would be fine with me.
Okay.
But it was just overly red, and I wasn't prepared
Yeah.
for the taste.
Yeah.
And I took a bite, dude, and I almost hurled right there on the.
I used
I was like, oh, shit.
Keep it in.
This don't taste right, Shaggy. You know what I mean? It's not a Scooby snack.
Dame una tortilla,
What? Yeah, like the fuck did I just have?
Shit, dude.
Yeah,
I wouldn't want to taste that.
but I tell you what they do have at these fucking places, then it's $200 a bottle.
Oh, shit.
But
There
what it
we
is,
go.
but it comes out in a block of ice,
Okay.
and it's like a chocolate liqueur.
Ooh.
And yeah, and they pour you. Everybody, fuck it, it's dope.
That's
Dude, that
bomb.
shit is good.
And it's
Really-
a liqueur.
Yeah,
Oh,
Let it kill.
liqueur.
It's a liqueur.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a liqueur.
Melon liqueur. I don't know.
Let's stop now.
All right. There goes our French viewership. We talk shit about what they eat.
We were missing
Talk
that.
shit
That's
about
why,
how they
dude.
talk.
Holy shit, dude.
That was really good.
Yeah.
What else did?
You said they brought out French fries, dude?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
it's really
kinda cool.
weird.
Yeah, that's weird.
and then I remember one time, like I'm not a big like fishy flavor kind of person.
Yeah.
Like if it's a really light flavor, I'm cool.
Yeah.
But if you give me something that's just like straight pescado, I can't, dude. I can't.
You F that, huh, dude?
Yeah, and so I had never had ahi before.
Oh, ahi's gone. Ahi's bomb. Ahi tuna?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we had gone with a friend of ours to a really fancy smanchy restaurant. It's a chain, but her brother worked as the manager for this chain, a friend of ours.
Yeah.
And they took us to dinner and took us there. You got to try the ahi. You got to try the ahi. I said, hey, dude.
The ahi?
Yeah, the ahi.
The ahi?
Yeah, it's coffee and tuna.
ahi.
Yeah, it's ahi. So I was like, I'm not big on. No, it doesn't taste like that. It's really delicious. It breaks up in your mouth like it's really buttery. Like, all right.
All right.
You said butter.
Buttery.
So they brought it out, right? And it looked like fucking steak.
Yeah.
Because it was like the outside was real
Seared.
crispy, seared,
Yeah.
and the inside was super fucking pink, right? And I thought,
That's the little.
I'm
That's the
gonna
little
try
blue.
it. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna
give it a
be a
shot,
big
huh,
boy.
dude?
I'm gonna step outside of my comfort zone. I'm gonna be cool with these people. I'm gonna try it.
Yeah.
Dude, I took a piece of that shit. I put it in my mouth. The outside was hot. The tuna was fucking cold, and it was coming back up.
Yep.
Are you serious, dude?
Oh,
Oh, shit. Oh, my God, dude.
Fuck.
You didn't like
that.
it, dude?
Fuck no, dude.
shit, man.
No way.
Then you need yours completely cooked.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I love it either way, dude.
He
but
won't eat
you're-
anything pink.
But
Well.
you're
That's not true.
I fixed it. I fixed it.
Oh shit! You mean
I realized my
consumer?
mistake.
Yeah, dude, you might want yours cooked, like fully cooked, because honestly, to me, ahi tuna, it tastes like steak almost when it's fully cooked. Yeah, I love ahi.
I can't see fish tasting like steak.
I can't
Yeah,
either.
dude. Yeah, no. When the one at the Yard House where I used to work, they have the ahi dinner, the ahi tuna dinner, and when you ask for it well done, like well cooked, when you cut into it, dude, it's like a nice steak.
Yeah,
It
but I
tastes
feel
like
like
a nice steak.
if you're ordering ahi tuna well done, it's like asking for ice in your wine.
pretty
like-
much.
Which I've done that too.
Yeah,
It's
pretty-
okay.
Yeah.
That's why I said it.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm
Yeah.
so fucking uncultured. I'll
No, it's
straight
cool.
up.
Me too.
had gone
Okay.
to a-
I like what I like. You know what I mean, dude?
Well, my sister, bless her soul, dude, love her to death. But
I got him to tell the story.
she really likes wine.
Yeah.
And,
Alcohol.
Yeah, and she swears that she could taste all the different flavors in the wine. I can't.
Yeah. I can't either.
I've never been able to. You know what I mean? Like
Well, yeah,
food, I could taste some shit. Like, oh yeah, it's got garlic, it's got blah. Blah, blah.
Yeah.
What?
If it's cooked right, if it's cooked the way that you cook it, you just taste black. That's it.
Charred? You say charred?
That's
It's like
it.
charcoal. Warm charcoal.
What color is it when it's charred?
Charred black.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's good.
I like it.
Like I'm not wrong.
Right.
Yeah, I can't. When people go, that's a nice wine. Oh, the flavors. I like. I
Oh,
can't
yeah,
taste
oh,
the
the
difference.
It's got an,
bouquet.
it's got an
blah, blah,
oaky
Yeah.
afterbirth.
The legs.
Right?
Yeah, the legs.
So they were having. She worked for a police department up north, and one of their friends had a winery. So like a little where you go and they just they sell bottles of wine. They have little fruit platters and crackers and shit, and you just sit there and you drink wine, right?
Yeah.
So they were having a little tasting party for the department. So she said, "Well, let's go. I'll pay for your entrada, whatever. Just come with me." All right, cool. Yeah. So I go, right, and I'm like, "Hey, dude, I don't fucking like wine, though, right? Like, yeah, but maybe they'll have something else." All right, cool.
A Coke.
She says, "I got you. I'll find something for you to like." Yeah. I said, "All right." So we go in. She's saying hi to people, and we finally end up at the bar, right? Mm-hmm. And she says, she orders her drink, and she says, "And you, sir, what would you like?" I have no fucking idea, dude. I said, "I don't know nothing about wine." Yeah. She says, "Well, what kind of flavor do you like?" Grape? I don't fucking know.
Grape?
No, dude.
You got grape drink?
So my sister said, "You know what?
Purple drink."
He needs to start with a nice cab. Give him a cab, blah, blah, blah. And so she's trying to tell me, you're going to taste it. It's going to be, like oaky, and you're going to have this flavor, and you're going to taste a little bit of that, and blah, blah, blah. All right, cool. So dude brings it over, and he gives me just a little, little
sipper.
Puñetito de wine, right?
Yeah.
So I swirl it around like you're supposed to, watching everybody else. I'm swirling it.
Trying
to play the part.
Trying to fit in.
I know what I'm doing.
It sounds delicious. Right?
Exquisite.
Let's see how it is on the palate, shall we? So,
You just bullshitted a date to throw out there. This is
So
a nice 96.
so I take
That's a nice 96.
So I take a sip, dude,
Good. Yeah.
and it was like I can't describe it anything better than saying this.
Grape sandpaper.
No, it was
Grape sandpaper.
It was like fucking dirt cotton candy.
Oh, really?
Because as soon as it hit the tongue,
Yeah.
because it's fucking dry.
Yeah. Yeah, it's super dry.
Because they they let the wines or the uvas starve
Yeah.
Grapes.
and
Grapes, yeah.
and reach for the water,
Yeah.
and that's what gives it its intensity, and it's supposed to bring out all this flavor and yada yada whatever whatnot.
Yeah.
So I take this sip, right?
Yeah.
I was like, holy shit,
It's horrible.
yes, that's terrible, dude. And
You like?
yeah, and my
Everybody get all
sister looks at
offended.
me and she's like, "Oh my god, I shouldn't have brought you."
yeah.
Right? And I was like,
Because you're like,
ew, ew, that was a tad tall. Maybe have something that's slight sweeter.
this is a horrid 97.
Right?
It was a 96. On
Must have been a hot year because this is really fucking dry.
Wow, that accent took a shit real
Yeah,
quick.
right? Well, I was drinking. This is what happens.
Oh, my God.
So I'm sitting there and I'm swirling around. I just can't get into that flavor.
Yeah.
I said, maybe because it's warm, maybe you could put some ice in it for me.
Record
Dude, it was like the
scratch.
whole fucking place heard me because it was. Everybody's fucking looking at me like,
Like,
"You
how
asked for
dare you?
ice?"
How
And
dare
the bartender said, "Bro, you don't put ice in wine. Like maybe you don't put ice in wine. I like.
I want shit cold.
Yeah, I like my drinks cold, bro. You got
Yeah.
a cold beer back there?
I know,
Anything
no
with a
shit.
head on it? You got any of that back there?"
Oh, shit.
And,
Sir, this is a winery. I'm going to have to ask you to leave.
yeah, right. And he says, "All right, so you don't like the cap, so you want something that's sweet, something that's cold. I got something for you."
Oh, God.
I said, "All right, cool." So we sit there, and this motherfucker has this big yoga, bro, big glass yoga,
Yeah.
like what's a yoga? Like the jar,
Like-
that thing that we have in there. What is that?
Oh,
Like a big vase?
pitcher.
Yeah, like a big kitchen canister or whatever, right? And yeah, and it was glass, right? So you could see right in it, and it's dark, and it's got chunks of fruit, like slices of orange and lemon.
Ooh,
And,
sangria.
yeah, he made a sangria, bro.
Yeah.
And it was like half white and half rosés that were in there.
Yeah.
And he handed me that shit, dude. I took a little sip.
Yeah. Now you hit
want-
this.
now you
you're
speaking my
talking.
language.
Now you're talking.
Man, me lo eché, and he give me another one. So
Yeah.
he filled me up right away. He
I
said, "Cool,
should've
man.
bought-
I'm glad I found something that you like." Yeah, no, I appreciate it. Went outside, sitting there sipping on it. Chingándomela.
It's cold?
Yeah, bro.
Oh,
Nice
yeah.
and cold.
Yeah.
Bro, I must have had like 6 or 7 glasses. Dude, I was fucking
Like
hammered.
yeah, that shit gets you, dude.
And I drove, so I told her, I said, hey, you have to drive home. Come on.
There's no fucking
We ain't
way.
making that shit. I have to drive. I was gone though, dude. It was that shit was good.
Yeah, honestly, I think sangria is pretty good, dude, because that's the only wine that I actually can drink. Because I don't like wine, dude. I don't get it. To be honest with you, I don't get it.
I didn't get it for a long time. Like when we went to that, I didn't get it. Then my sister made this salad. It's like I think it's called a caprese salad.
Oh, the caprese.
It's just tomato and
with the
mozzarella
cheese.
and
the
spinach
basil.
and basil. Okay,
yeah.
so she made one of those, and I had a glass of wine with it.
Yeah.
And the tartness from the salad and the vinaigrette
Yeah.
made that same fucking wine sweet.
Really?
Yeah, it was really fucking good.
Yeah, because I always see you have to pair them up nicely.
Yeah. There's and that's why they go with certain things. So
Yeah.
if you don't know and you're just sitting there chingándotela like nothing,
Like Chardonnay with fucking steak. I heard that you have to hit white with white, like white meats with white wine, red meats with red wine.
right.
You know, that kind
Right.
of shit. I have no fucking idea.
I had no-
Everything tastes the same to me. I fucking I don't like it because first of all, it's hot. I don't like hot drinks unless it's like coffee or hot chocolate.
Yeah, but the only time you drink a hot drink with your food is breakfast. It's coffee.
Yeah, like a cup of coffee.
Unless you're like 65. You drink coffee whenever the fuck
Every
anybody
meal.
Yeah,
wants
everyone's
for you,
drinking
you know what I mean?
coffee and shit, dude. Yeah, dude. No, I'm not a big wine person, dude.
No?
I don't like wine. No, I like my shit cold, and I like it sweet. I hate fucking dry, just nasty taste. That to me, it tastes nasty, but that's just me.
Are you a beer drinker?
I'm a beer drinker, yeah. You know what's funny is that when I started drinking beer, I hated dark beer. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And when I started working at the art house, that's all I like to drink now is like the darker beers, like the Guinness, the porters. You know, there's some other ones that are like kind of bitter and coffee-ish.
Yeah.
I love it, but they're nice and frothy and cold. Frothy and cold, dude. Those are good, dude.
Now, see, the Guinness I heard isn't supposed to be drank cold.
Yeah,
It's supposed to be room temperature.
the way we had it over there at the art house, it was nitrogen, like nitrogen filled.
Yeah.
So it was cold as shit.
Really?
Oh yeah, and there was a certain way you had to pour it so you can get the head the right amount,
The right size.
the right size. Yeah. Otherwise, you have to re-pour it, and you can't re-pour it because once the head's like that much, you can't re-pour. You gotta get a new glass and start over.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. And they had like this little spoon thing just for the Guinness, so that way you can measure the head once you pour it. Yeah, it's
Wow,
great.
I didn't know it was that intricate. Like
Yeah.
I don't like all these fancy smancy
Beers.
wines. Yeah, or
Oh,
beers.
beers,
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't IPAs or that tastes like sobaco to me.
Yeah, I don't like IPAs, dude.
You know?
They're too perfumey to me. I don't like perfumey beers. You know what I mean?
The fuck does that mean?
Yeah.
Because perfume smells good.
No, like in
But
taste.
you're not supposed to drink it.
Like, have you ever had? You never drank like there's some IPAs that are very perfumey. So as soon as you drink it, it smells and it tastes like perfume almost because of the way it's fermented.
Really?
Yeah, we had over 200 and something beers on tap. So I've tried them like all, dude. And there are ones that you're just like fuck, this is like drinking perfume. Yeah, and some people like that shit.
This dude I used to hang out with out in up north, he lived in Livermore, and they had this little place there that we would like to go and eat and drink, but they had all that fancy smancy shit, and you know, I'm either drinking a Heffenweiser or some sort of pear cider.
Ooh,
I
those are good.
Really, the
dude.
pear cider
Yeah,
were really
dude.
good, dude. There was one little place down the street from the house.
Yeah.
There in Hayward that was right on the corner, dude. I can't remember what it's called, but they would make a pear cider there.
Yeah.
You can go there on a Tuesday night after work and just sit there and
Oh,
just
dude.
sit and have
Yeah,
a few beers
dude.
before you go home.
Yeah, I love pear ciders, dude. There's the pear apple. There's a new orange one that just came out not too long ago from Framboise. And then there's a raspberry cider that's fucking amazing, dude.
Really?
Oh, yeah, dude. That shit's fucking bomb. I know it's kind of sweet, but I love that stuff, dude. And Hefeweizen's are good, too, dude, with the nice little orange topper.
Yeah, like if I can't have something like really light, like a, you know, like the little blondes or whatever that they call them or whatever.
Yeah.
Then it's got to be the cider
Yeah.
or give me a Tecate.
Yeah. Something
Coors
light
Light.
and smooth and cold.
Yeah, like that
Yeah.
that hops taste or that wheat or whatever the fuck is in it. Like it's, I don't like it.
Yeah,
to me, it smells and tastes like an armpit.
Yeah, I know what you mean. We've had a lot of beers like that over there too, dude. I don't, honestly, like the best thing at the art house was the sampler. It's like a 6-pack sampler that they give you.
Oh, the little
Tray where it's like has 6 beers on there. That shit's bomb, dude. And by the time you finish 1 or 2 of those, you're fucking gone, dude. Because they're already pre-made, and so some of them have like fucking alcohol like a motherfucker. So they're like shots of fucking tequila and shit, dude. Some of those have a lot of fucking liquor on them, or like a lot of alcohol on them.
Yeah, they had high percentage.
Yeah, dude.
Beers. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, so you got to be careful when you order those shits.
Yeah, yeah, most of it you got to watch what you're doing because if not, you're gonna end up upside down. So let's see. It's we're coming up on May.
Yep.
So your 21st birthdays.
Yeah, you want to try that again?
Yeah, I'm halfway there.
birthday.
Yeah, your 21st birthday is about 5 months away.
Yeah.
Yep.
So what?
21st, dude.
Where you want to go get drunk?
I don't even care.
You don't want
Because it's gonna be a night you forget.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't care. I'm gonna go to a casino.
When
and
is
do it.
your birthday again, dude? You said?
November 1st?
November 1st?
Yeah.
Nice, dude.
So you want to go to one of the casinos around here, or you want to go to Vegas?
No, I kind of can the Vegas idea. I'm good.
You don't want to do Vegas?
Want to do something around here, huh, dude?
Yeah. I think we could
Okay.
go to Vegas after and just do the shooting range and gamble.
Okay.
Nice.
All right. I like where your head's at. That's
Yeah.
good. We can do that. Well, if we're gonna go and get smashed, then probably this casino right here by the
Yeah.
house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't really care for the Palm Springs one too much.
Yeah.
That's fine. I don't care. Don't offer me cigarettes. I'm not going to be smoking.
Yeah, you will.
No.
You're gonna watch.
No.
First couple of drinks, you'll be like, "Hey, Dad,
Let me get
Here's
a drag.
smoke.
No.
Let me get a drag, Dad.
Right?
Well, then you better tell me no because you know how I am.
Or just
So.
say, Dad, can we
He's
go
just
ahead
going to
and
be
get?
as fucked up as I am. What am I talking about?
Dad, can we go ahead and get high?
Like Tally?
Yeah.
You want to get high?
I don't know why you think I'm going to
Do all
turn to that. I don't know.
Because you're gonna get drunk and you're gonna be like, "Woo! I'm gonna get fucked up."
Hell yeah.
21. You better hope that none of my friends are at the bar.
Because
they're all
gonna-
shit I do.
yeah.
They're all gonna buy you a shot, a drink, and a bottle.
So does that mean that you're going to invite a bunch of your
I'm
friends?
gonna invite everybody.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude.
We'll tell them the weekend before your birthday. All right, we're gonna be partying here from this time to this time.
Well,
You're an
21,
asshole.
21st birthday.
The 21 is a magical number, dude.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna lay plastic down throughout the Cadillac.
Yeah, right.
Yep.
There you go.
Plastic bags
I'm just
everywhere.
going to throw up in the back or in the engine.
Ugh.
And
Let
you gotta
that
be
shit
smelling that
burn.
shit out
Trying to
of
be nice. Trying to be nice. You see what he's saying?
Yeah, to your own truck. To your own truck.
You
Jeez,
turn on the
almighty.
AC, dude. That's all you smell is throw up all day, dude. Can you
Ugh.
imagine that shit, dude?
Hot, burnt. throw
Hot
up.
burn throw.
Yeah, it just smells
Probably
like
be all alcohol
6
by
different
then
types of
anyway,
alcohol.
Yeah, no shit. Fuck, dude. Yeah, it's gonna be awesome for you, dude.
Yeah.
I remember I had a gin that tasted like orange once. It's really good.
It's called a gin and juice.
No, it was straight out of the bottle.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, there's
Jesus. All right.
I was
you
in
know
high
your
school. It
shit.
was when I was working at the barbecue restaurant. They invited me to a party. I liked the people that were there. Like, whatever, I'll go. So we just sat on the couch and they were like, here. Okay.
I'll take it.
I hadn't drank before that. It's just, yeah, why not? I'll try it.
So,
Tastes like orange. That shit was good.
so how FUBAR have you been?
Never.
You've never been,
Even on my 19th when all my friends were down here. On my 21st when all my friends were down here.
yeah?
Oh yeah, the 20, yeah,
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 'cause-
21st.
Yeah, because we were drinking and
You were drinking in my home? And
you were
too?
there, prick.
No, I wasn't.
You started
I did not-
pouring.
I don't know.
You were passed out.
You were-
You were passed out.
I did not condone underage drinking.
You
were- you were
The
pouring,
delinquency
buddy.
of a minor.
Yeah.
I said I was 21. What are you talking about?
Yeah, that's right.
Um,
yeah. It was
Everybody
it was your
else
buddy's
around me
birthday.
got drunk,
Yeah.
and I was the one that stayed sober. I had 2 glasses of rum and coke. That was it.
That's not bad, dude.
That was it.
Yeah. My dad gave me my first beer when I was like 15, 16.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just to give it a.
Yeah, I had.
I hated it too, dude.
Yeah.
As soon
had-
as I was like, pfft, I was like, what the fuck?
I think I had my first sip at 15. Yeah,
Yeah.
and it was one was a Blue Moon and the other was an orange Shock Top?
True, Shock Top.
I didn't like either of them.
No, you didn't like
Yeah,
them?
those are those fruity beers that I'm
Yeah.
talking about. Like that's
Yeah, those are the ones that the body odor ones, or like that shit.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and it was my stepdad, so.
No, there you go.
That's white people.
And
alcohol.
yeah, I know.
That's why people alcohol.
And I knew that when I told you that you were going to be upset that that he gave us the first one, but
It's all right.
I didn't care.
Yeah,
It's all right. It
He
is
gave
what
me
it
a
is.
shot of Jack Daniels at the house, too.
Yeah.
Even though my mom told him no. He was like, here, just fuck it.
Oh,
What
how
is she
was
gonna,
it?
What is she
Yeah.
going to do?
You liked it, dude?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh shit.
I like whiskey. I like
Yeah,
rum.
I could see you being a Jack drinker.
I don't know if that's an insult or not.
No, I think that kind of goes with the music that you lose. That rock and roll lifestyle.
Oh,
is
there you go.
Yeah.
fucking Jack Daniels,
Yeah. Jack
cocaine,
Coke.
marijuana,
Oh, all that good
all
stuff.
the
Party like
opiates,
a rock
so,
star.
yeah.
Fuck yeah,
Sex,
dude.
drugs, rock and roll.
Fuck yeah,
Hell
bro.
yeah.
I don't
Metal.
think you're a man unless you've done all that shit, dude. You have to experience all that shit, dude.
I think the first line I ever do is going to be off one of my guitars.
Wow, that may have been a much to say to Dad, but
dude.
I'll do
Hypothetically
the other one right there with you.
Yeah, exactly.
Hypothetically speaking.
Yeah,
Shit, dude.
it'd be a fucking line of heart medicine. Fucking going straight to the hospital,
And you're not
Fucking heart's
snorting
gonna
it.
explode.
You're just sucking it through the straw.
right?
Oh shit, dude.
Fuck.
Oh, nice.
Maybe I shouldn't say it, but you know what?
Yeah.
Out of everything, that was like, I liked it so much it scared me. Cocaine.
Holy shit.
Really?
Oh fuck!
I
yeah,
never
bro.
knew about this.
Shit.
Fuck yeah, dude! I loved cocaine.
Yeah.
That shit.
This
was,
is shit I'm learning about my dad right now.
yeah.
You never
Really?
told me you did cocaine.
Oh yeah.
Probably for good reason, but
Yes. Well, now we're on the air. Now we're on the air.
yeah, now
dude.
everybody knows.
Not
you did
everybody
it.
does.
We
Now
like-
people you have no idea who they are.
It's okay.
Yeah.
it's okay.
I'm
It's
just-
okay. It's okay. Oh my god.
Yeah, there was a lot of that involved too.
Uh-huh.
They
Oh
go
my
hand in hand,
God.
dude.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
You go to the right party with a little bag of rock and everybody's.
Oh my God, you have some?
Oh, you're holding. Let's go.
Let's go.
Can we hang out?
Yeah.
can.
Yes, we can. Then you go to the dirty ass bathroom.
Ugh,
Yeah.
fucking Manny.
So anybody
Make
that,
shit
anybody
sound
that-
10
anybody-
times worse than it already is.
Well, it's
anybody
true.
that fucking partied in the '80s like that,
Yeah.
don't worry about the virus, bro. You're good.
Yeah, you're good.
You're immune.
If,
You're
fucking,
immune.
if AIDS didn't get you in
This
the
shit
80s
ain't
and
nothing.
90s,
This shit ain't nothing.
and
You're
you
immune.
snorted cocaine off the back of a fucking toilet and a fucking
Uh-huh. Like titties of a
Club?
fucking
Yeah, I was
hot
gonna
ass
say,
chick.
yeah.
Yeah, you're good, dude.
off somebody's body part, yeah, you're good.
Yeah, you're good. Yeah, nothing's gonna get you. You're like fucking 90 years old, fucking
Right.
on your deathbed. Yeah.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
dude.
Boy, that conversation took quite the fucking turn.
Well, because there's so many stories that go along with it, I just don't know what I'm comfortable speaking about on the radio or on the
On the
podcast.
air.
You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah, dude.
It
That's the kind of shit that.
better it be
Well,
the
statute of
podcast than
limitations,
the radio
bingo.
station.
Statute of limitations. I think we're good.
Yeah, right? They can't test it in my body at this point,
At
right?
this point, yeah, dude, it's gone.
No, but they have a recorded confession.
Yeah, it was just for entertainment purposes. It didn't really
Yeah,
happen.
right? It's not
Yeah,
real.
right.
So I remember when I got to Bakersfield, my first day, we were talking and blah, blah, blah. And the guys that were there that were running the station at first were very much into smoking.
Yeah.
And I really wasn't into it at that point anymore. So that wasn't that big of a deal to me. But I was still very much a drinker when I got there.
Yeah.
And then, so 2 days after I was in Bakersfield on the air, they told me that I was going to morning drive. I was doing afternoons.
Yeah.
So I was on from 2 to 7. 2 to 7, Monday through Friday.
Yeah.
And then 2 days after I was there, they said, hey, take the next 3 days off. Starting on Monday, you're going to be morning drive. And then he said, he called in his right hand and they said, hey, shut the door, lock it.
Yeah.
And they pulled out a little baggie out of one of the CD cases and they put some
Started doing
lines together right there on top of the CD case. I did a bump with my
Holy
my
Your
boss.
producer and shit
yeah,
like
with
that,
my
yeah.
boss and his
his-
right hand.
Oh shit, dude.
They're at the radio station.
Boy, the
Those
90s
are
were a
good.
different place.
Yeah,
Those
dude,
are
I
good,
was like,
good times right there.
yeah, I
dude.
was like, well, fuck, dude, I can't say no because
They're gonna be
I
like,
gotta
"Are you
be the
snitch?
cool kid. Yeah,
you're
I
gonna
gotta
be a
the cool
snitch."
kid. So Fucking had to hit me a little bump there.
You
The
need
fucking-
to be the cool kid.
Well, it's kind of like training day.
Yeah.
You don't remember that? Remember that? When
Yeah.
are you gonna smoke that shit? Get the fuck out of my car.
Right.
And he's like, all right, fuck, give me that shit.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
You have
Yeah.
what is it? You have the chance. You have the opportunity to learn some shit today.
Yeah.
So sit down and shut the
Shut
fuck up.
That shit was tight, dude.
Great movie, dude.
Yeah.
Great movie.
Well, when you're sitting with your boss and they're telling you, here, take a line, you take a line, dude.
Yeah. Well, that was like
I
when
mean,
I was
no bad influence to you, Sebastian. Though, you know, just in case his
I'm
boss
just-
says, "Hey, let's do a line."
I'm just sitting and listening.
Well, like when I was in Phoenix,
Yeah.
when we were living in Phoenix,
Yeah.
and I had to go to Tampa, Florida.
Oh, Jesus, I remember that.
Remember?
Yeah.
So I had got there, and the owner of the company that I was working for at the time, he reminded me of a younger Arthur. Do you remember that movie Arthur?
Is that the new one with
No, the old
Russell
one.
Brand or the old one?
The old one.
Okay. No, I don't remember the old one.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he's kind of short like that, just kind of all over the place, kind of sketchy kind of guy, right?
Yeah.
But for some reason, he fucking liked me, dude.
Yeah.
And I tried to stay away from him.
Why? Because he was crazy or what?
Yeah, he was just kind of, outlandish. I was new to the company. I didn't want to be like, oh, he's the fucking owner's pet now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, fuck that.
Yeah.
So I tried to stay away from him, and he had paid for us to have dinner on this ferry boat that does the ferry around
Yep, I remember that.
around the what's that, the bay, right?
Uh huh.
So we had eaten dinner, and this dude that had worked with us, me and him were cool. I said, hey, I'm gonna go upstairs and finish my beer and have a cigarette. All right, cool, I'll come up. So me and him went up to the top deck, right?
Yeah.
Snuck out, nobody fucking saw us, dude.
Yeah.
Went up to the top deck, sitting there having a cigarette, and we hear somebody coming up the fucking little flight, the little stairs, right? I'm like, fuck.
Cagar
So,
palos.
yeah.
Yeah.
So who was it? The fucking owner.
Yeah.
Bigo! And he was fucking gone.
Fucked up, dude.
Right?
Yeah.
The dude was a partier and a half.
Yeah.
Bigo! Hey, what's up, man? Nothing, just trying to roll me a little something, just having a little fun. So we had to help him roll his joint,
Yeah.
right? So he rolls it, and he's sitting there, and he lights it up, and he passes it to me, and I'm like, man, I don't want to fucking smoke weed with you, dude, but you the boss. Like, you know what I mean? What do you
gotta
do?
Do what you gotta do.
So, you do a little hit, pass it, and back to him, and do that a couple of times, and go back downstairs to the bottom of the boat, right? So then when we get back to the bay, right, and everybody's getting off, and blah, blah, blah. Oh, well, let's go to this club, and blah, blah, blah. And the owner was like, yeah, I'm going to go back and party at the hotel, but, here's some money for the cab ride, and blah, and he slips me $100
Oh shit.
for the cab ride. I was like, cool, right?
Yeah. Cab line's
So-
like $20.
Yeah, right. So we ended up over at the club,
Yeah.
but we got there right before it closed, so we didn't
shit.
even go inside.
Yeah.
We turned around and went back to the hotel,
Yeah.
and the bar was starting to shut down, so we all ran in and grabbed a drink real quick before it shut down.
Yeah.
And then everybody started going back to their rooms, right?
Yeah.
So I made it back to my room, and then the dude that I was cool with called me and said, hey, so-and-so said to come to her room because everybody's hanging out. Cool. So we went over to her room.
Yeah.
While we were standing in her room, she got a call from the second in command saying, hey, you bring this person, this person, this person, this person, and come to my room because we're all hanging out. All right.
Shit.
So we got to go over to this place, right?
Yeah.
And we're sitting there, and the second in command has a fucking pile of soda
Oh,
on a plate, like on a platter,
Yeah.
and she's cutting it up.
It looked like fucking Mount
Jesus.
Everest.
Yeah, dude. Who am I fucking working for? Scarface? What the fuck is going on? And
Oh,
so
shit,
she's
dude.
sitting there, and the next thing you know, the owner of the company knocks on the door and comes in. What's up, everybody? Bingo!
That's fucked.
Yeah, let's get fucked up, Jack. I was like, oh, hell no,
dude.
So I sat there and I drank my beer, and I'm trying to fucking, come on, come do one. Yeah, I'll be right there. So I went over and I grabbed a little, just put it like on the outside of my nostrils so it looked like I did it.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, hell no, I'm going back. Man, I'm not feeling good. Dude. I got to go back to my room, blah, blah, blah.
You're about to
Dude,
pass out.
everybody fucking partied all night, bro.
Yeah.
we had
Because of all
to-
the coke?
We had to be up the next morning at 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
Everybody looked like they had just gotten done taking a shower, and did another fucking rail before they came down for the meeting, dude.
They were white as rain. I mean, go
Yeah,
like,
dude. Everybody
what's
was
up,
all,
man?
"Hey, what's going on, everybody?" And I'm like,
And you're like,
Yeah, exactly.
"Oh shit,
hey,
And
that's why it's an expensive habit. That
dude,
shit, dude.
cocaine is it's a very expensive habit." Well, what was it? Fucking Robin Williams said he used to do 50,000 a week or some shit like that.
Robin Williams do that shit.
Oh, dude, he was
shit.
he went through years of having it and then not, and then having it and then not. I mean, once you have the cocaine problem, you pretty much have a cocaine problem.
Yeah.
But he would knock the addiction for a while and then come back and do it again.
Hey, dude, because that motherfucker was on 24/7, dude. Like, you saw him on his interviews and shit, and he was like on fire.
Yeah, dude.
all the fucking time.
Well, that's why, dude. Like,
Yeah.
but how tired do you have to be being on point like that all the fucking time?
I don't know, dude, but I feel like with that much energy, you have to go home and fucking crash like a baby, and then you have to be on the next day for that same. That's what those lines are for.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, well,
Get
after
you
a
up
while,
and
you
going.
live on them, and that's like with speed. That's the whole problem with it. Is that it's because it's stronger than and lasts longer than cocaine, right?
Yeah.
Cocaine's like 15, 20 minutes, and then you're at it again,
Yeah.
and then
it goes
good,
quick.
and then you're at it again, right?
Yeah.
But with speed,
Takes
and you're
you-
on and gone,
Yeah.
right?
And for hours, right, Mingo?
Right.
Yeah.
And then then you have the crash.
Yeah.
So, like, let's say you party all night and you got to go to work the next morning. People say, "Oh, well, I'll just do a little bump to get through the day."
Yeah. A little
Right?
line. Yeah.
So they do a little bump, they get dressed, they go to work.
Yeah.
And then they get out of work and they're like, instead of going to sleep, I got all this shit I got to do. I'll just do a little bump, just stay up for a little while just to get this shit done.
Yeah.
So they do a little bump, do whatever they got to do, and then they're going to get ready to go to bed. And now it's party time again.
And next thing you know, they're up for 3 days.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And their fucking eyes are bloodshot, and they don't even fucking know what day it is.
Wide the fuck open. Yeah.
I had a cousin that was addicted, and he read the Bible. He stayed up doing that shit,
Yeah.
and read the Bible in 7 days.
Jesus Christ, that thing's fucking thick.
Literally.
Put the Bible down and said he didn't understand it, so he went back to the library and checked out a book that said how to understand the library, and he was up
How
for
to
another
understand
7
the Bible?
days. Yeah,
Oh shit, dude. Oh man, you
Dude.
gotta be fucking on it.
that dude was up for 14 days straight trying to figure out religion.
Could you imagine the
Dude.
shit that he must have seen?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
man.
He
because
probably
hallucination
saw God
shit.
and Jesus himself.
Oh,
Yeah, I
yeah,
probably sat
dude.
talking with him.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
so I don't understand this,
Yeah.
man.
Can you help me out, bud?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, sure. Okay, cool. Thanks, man.
Yeah.
The answer's in the baggie.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, dude. I don't know. I haven't done that shit in a long time, so I wouldn't know.
It's a wild ride, dude. Like,
it
but
is.
that's what people don't understand is that's how it's such a cyclical thing, dude. Like,
Yeah.
Because I remember there was times where I was working at the bank and I'd go in dragging ass after 3 hours worth of sleep,
Yeah.
work, and then come home and all day. I'm not doing that shit again. Blah blah. 5 o'clock, my fucking phone's ringing. Hey, what time we meeting up at your house?
You're like, well, fuck
And-
it, let's go.
Yeah. Next thing I know, people are showing up with 30 packs and 30 packs and everything else that needs to be done. And
You need something to pick you right back up, dude.
so we're sitting there. Now nobody did that. So we were, they had weed and alcohol, but none of the people that were hanging out back then was doing that shit.
So after all these stories, I have new rules. You're not giving me Coke.
I'm just sticking to beer, right, dude?
Yeah. Not even beer. Fuck that. I won't drink beer.
Yeah,
Oh, shit.
I can't. It's
it'll
fucking
be
nasty.
Long Island iced teas for you.
Yeah.
Adios,
Adios,
motherfuckers.
motherfuckers.
Or whiskey iced
Slippery
teas.
nipples,
And mindy racers.
Whiskey iced teas are
Mhm.
fucking.
upside down orgasms. Isn't that what they're called?
I
Whoa.
don't know. Redheaded
How about
sluts.
brain hemorrhages? Have you seen those?
Mm-mm.
No.
I can't remember what the base is, but there's a base. It's clear, and then you put Bailey's, and because it's light or it's kind of even, so it floats a little down, and then you put grenadine, I think,
Yeah.
and that sinks through, and it looks like looks like blood in a brain hemorrhage.
Right.
It's kind of cool.
Oh shit. Oh, I think I've heard of that one. I think the clear one is chocolate
Vodka.
liquor. I think it's chocolate liquor.
Yeah.
It's like a clear chocolate liquor.
Yeah, there's a
Be
lot.
kinda cool,
You'll
yeah.
be learning a lot on your 21st birthday.
I hope to.
They'll bring you back here and get you some strippers.
Yeah, when I
Oh
used to
Lord.
bartend, dude, like people would come in, hey, can I get the green alligator on acid or some shit? I'm like, the fuck is that shit, dude? yeah,
Can
let
I
me
get the
the
nuclear reactor?
Yeah, can I get the nuclear reactor with cherry on top? I'm like, what the fuck's in that?
Get a
You know what I mean?
Scooby snack.
Give me your originals. Give me your Manhattans and your
Yeah, right.
fucking Bloody Marys and shit. I
Old-fashioned,
got you all day
like-
old fashioned and shit. Yeah. Fuck, it's been a long time. I don't remember that shit anymore.
Yeah, right. Yeah, dude, we're gonna give you a good round of drinks for your 21st.
Just drinks.
There you go, dude.
Yeah, just
Just
drinks,
right.
just
Yeah,
fun.
that's it. Yeah. Good times.
I won't let you do anything else, dude. I
There
wouldn't
you
do
go.
that to you.
Nah. Not
I
on your
hope so.
21st. On your 22nd, that's a different
Yeah,
story.
exactly.
My job's to protect you. So
Yeah.
if you do anything else,
Yeah, well,
I don't know.
after telling all your Coke stories,
No, but
Oh, I
you,
didn't tell them all.
no, but you didn't hear him. That was when he was in his 30s, right, Mingo?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was
yeah,
like-
but now
was
that
my
I'm
late 20s.
now that I'm close to my 30s, closer to my 30s than I am being born, like
Don't worry, that'll happen to you on your own time.
I doubt it.
Yeah. You keep your nose clean. You'll be
There
all right.
you go,
Yeah.
dude. There
You're a
you
good
go.
kid.
You're a good person.
You'll make
There
good
you go.
choices. Better than dad did. You'll be all right.
There you go.
Yeah, but especially if my dad's inebriated with me, who knows what we'll get into.
Yeah, right. Holy.
We'll be on the news next morning. These two went on a murderous rampage in a McDonald's because they were missing a chicken nugget in their
Yeah,
order.
right.
Like,
2 men were arrested earlier this morning
yeah,
They had a McCovic
at a local
sandwich.
casino
yeah,
while they were being attacked by zombies on the Walking Dead game.
yeah, right. Start punching the fucking machine until my
Fuck
fucking
you, Daryl.
knuckles are all bloody and shit. They're coming for me.
Oh, shit, dude. Nice.
Good
well,
All right, good times.
When the
shit to
lights
look
start
forward to.
flashing
Yeah,
so much,
right.
you'll have a fucking seizure and throw up.
That's when I turn epileptic.
Oh, shit, dude. Oh,
All right,
shit.
Sebastian, any final words?
Bye. You know where to find us on all your podcast locations.
There you go. Tell all your friends, make it happen.
Tell your friends about me.
Patreon.
Patreon, _ Madhouse. No,
It's
or
just
is it
the Space Madhouse.
the Space Madhouse on Patreon?
and it's
Check
not
us
the
out,
word
guys.
space. It's a space.
It's a
Yeah.
space. Push the space button.
yeah, there you go. Push the space bar
Here's the
after you
space-
type in the. Then type the Madhouse.
Madhouse, all one word.
And if you don't want to go and do that, you can always go to PayPal, mingosmadhouse at yahoo.com.
Yep.
You can go to Venmo, Mingo922. I think that's what it is. Is that what it is? It might be one
I
of
don't
them
know what
things
mine is
there.
off the bat.
And at the least, just kind of share our podcasts, on YouTube and all the other ways you can find us on
And
podcasts.
download podcasts.
And
Download. That's important.
Yes, very, very important for
Just
us.
just tell your friends about the podcast. That helps us a lot too.
Nope, it's at Mingo-Lopez. All right, so
You
There
were
you go.
close.
There you go. Yeah, a little off.
just a smidge. All right, so there's plenty of ways to help us get on there and get it done. We appreciate it, and see you guys soon.
Love you.
Bye.